Welcome everyone, this is Alex Burke from the Salem Museum and Historical Society. And for this week's episode of Around Town, a historic video tour of Salem, we're here standing on Union Street, and I'm going to take a few moments to discuss the history of North Cross, which is an independent private school here in Roanoke. You may be asking yourself, why am I talking about North Cross? That's all the way out in Cave Spring, that's not in Salem. Few people realize this, but North Cross was actually founded in Salem, Virginia in 1944, when former Salem public librarian Mrs. May Butts founded the school in her basement. Her daughter had just missed the cutoff date for Roanoke County's enrollment in Roanoke County's school system. And instead of waiting a full year for her daughter to begin her education, she simply started her own school. And it didn't take her long to find some like-minded parents and create the small school and to find an additional teacher, a Miss Margaret Northcross, to start the school in their basement. Both decided to name the school after Miss Margaret Northcross because they realized North Cross School sounded a little bit better than the Butts School or Butts Basement. So they stayed there for the first year, and then 1945 they moved to this location on 12 Union Street, where they moved into an old building and turned it into their new schoolhouse. From there, they added kindergarten, second, and third grade classes. It stayed like this up until 1961, when North Cross would merge with two other local Roanoke schools and move to its current location in Cave Spring today. And each one of these three schools offered something different to the equation. North Cross offered the exceptional elementary school programs that had become known for. One school offered middle and high school programs, and finally the third school offered the spacious grounds that would host the school. And once they all consolidated and moved into this one place in 1961, they all decided to name the school after the Salem school, North Cross, because of its storied and rich history from the community. But today, North Cross serves as an independent private school, and it serves students of all over the Roanoke Valley and the world. That's going to conclude it, though, everyone, for this week's episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This was Alex Burke from the Salem Museum and Historical Society. I'll see you next time, Around Town.